Another glimpse into a home visit. This one is another glimpse into a Zoom consult. Because this family is in California, so I meet with the mom and talk about some of the things that are happening. I don't know if you knew I did that. Sometimes I meet with moms where they need some help. And I meet with them every week, every other week, once a month. And they walk away with strategies. And then they come back, tell me how it went, and then we fine tune, right? So it's slow it down, don't rainbow around. So we move, right? If the kid's here and we want them here, we're moving very slowly down here. So like I give strategies, she tells me how they went, and then she can move a little further. She does what we talk about, we move a little further. And then we eventually get to here, and then I don't have to talk to them anymore. So this one in California was a teacher who texted the mom and said, can you help me figure this out? And the little boy was being very funny. He's in kindergarten, and he's being very funny with his friends, but he gets to the point where he's distracting, and he can't pull himself back in. And so we talked about the strategy of coherent complexity. And I said, well, a lot of kids do this because it's either too easy, the material, the academics is too easy, and they're bored. So they find something to do. They find something to challenge themselves. And so it's too easy. Or it is too hard, and I'm going to be funny and distract everyone because that's way better than not understanding the material and getting things wrong. So I asked her about that. So when things in the classroom, as if you're hearing things in the classroom, as a parent, right, and a lot of times it's neurodivergent kids are finding coherent complexity because things are too easy and too hard, and they just either, right, they go into fight, flight, or freeze, or they're eloping, or some big behaviors are happening. They're showing it in their mouth, right? They're verbally external, they're physically external. So knowing about coherent complexity, it should be middle of the road. It should be like, this is a little challenging, but I can get through it. Not too hard, too easy. So that's one of the strategies. The other one is called a doubt bucket. So a lot of kids aren't future thinkers, meaning they don't know what's going to happen, or they can't plan. They can't put all the pieces together in the puzzle, being like, oh, that's going to happen if I do this. So I've taught my son this strategy since he's been about 5, right? He's 12 now. So he reminds me of the strategy now. So like this is what a doubt bucket is like, what strategies do I have in case this doesn't work out? So last Monday, Brennan stayed home from school. He didn't feel well. And I said, right, 12, he can stay home. And I said, I'm just going to go run to the place I had to go. And he goes, Mommy, do you have a doubt bucket? And I was like, why would I have a doubt bucket? And he goes, because it's Monday. And after COVID, a lot of things aren't open on Mondays. And I was like, oh, right. And when I got there, the place was closed. But because I had a doubt bucket, I had planned on my way to the store, okay, if it's not open today, I looked at my schedule, I knew another day I could go. So when I got there, I wasn't like, ah! Because I would have reacted very differently if I didn't have a plan of what happens if it's not open. And Brennan reminded me, and I was like, oh, and I kind of flipped my hair like, oh, look at me. I gave him the strategy so he could give it back to my drunk squirrels. So that is also a good strategy. So the 2 for this month are coherent complexity, not too easy, not too hard. Know that a lot of big behaviors will happen around bored or too challenging where I'm not going to get it right and I'm going to save face. And a doubt bucket. So making sure that if something may happen or, right, like my son plays football, he did not get into the playoffs, he doesn't know that yet. And I have to go tell him, but we've already have a doubt bucket. We just joined the gym, so we're going to go to the gym as a family. We're not going to eat at 8 o'clock at night because of football practice. He's going to get some more chill time at home. So we have a doubt bucket of, yeah, it'd be awesome to get into the playoffs, but if that doesn't happen, these things can happen. Or I have strategies, but part of the strategy is just that I have a plan. I know that it may not work out the way I want. I hope that's helpful. And I will see you for another strategy. The next month's strategy is going to be a teacher one in December. Love you guys.